I'll get calls from agents who will say, you know, could I just send you this play so that you become familiar with this writer's work? You know, which is sort of code for, I hope you love this very play, but if you don't, there are more. And I love to work with people that I've worked with before. So if I've produced someone's work before and they call me, that goes to the top of the list, because for me it's all about relationships and kind of being loyal to playwrights that you've worked with before.
Such as Charles Busch?
Charles Busch is a good example. Nilo Cruz is a good example. Edward Albee is the best example. I think, though, that what's most interesting to me, and lately I love that this is happening, actors will come to me and say, I read this play, and would you read it and just see if you think it's something that you'd want to develop, because I'd like to work with you again. So it comes playwrights, actors, agents, certainly, good agents. And people know, I think at this point, probably true of Jean too, the kind of work that we would be attracted to. The problem has really become, as you know, that people that want to be producers feel that they are entitled to be producers if they help finance the play or the musical. In years past, those people were just investors. Now the investors want to be producers, and there's nothing wrong with it, except when it comes to decision making, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, sitting around a table making a decision with 15 or 16 people is not really productive. I'm less excited about working with people that just want to write a check and get their name and run up and hopefully win a Tony than I am in working with people that will actually help the marketing concepts, help get the word out. I mean, I walk around New York with my dogs and I put flyers in everybody's door. I mean, I'll do anything. I like people in concept that will work hard with me.
Sandwich board on Broadway.
I've been known to. But I want to go back to your question about, single producer's name versus many, many. Off-Broadway, you can do it alone. I'm having the joyous opportunity to do Love, Loss, and What I Wore. It's in its third year now. And I am the only producer. And when I started that, I thought to myself, I can do this. And I want to do it a certain way. I wanted to do a rotating cast every 5 weeks and keep it interesting and keep it lively. And a lot of people thought that was really a crazy idea. And I said, it may be, and you may, prove to be right about this. And so I'm just going to ignore you and do what I want to do, which I did. And I love it because it's a team that I put together, that are working with me to make it happen. But I am making it sort of my own production. I jumped into it, and it makes it important for me now to mentor young women and men, I should say, because I didn't have that. And in fact, I had a lot of skepticism when I came into this business directed towards me. And
as a woman, or
no, just as a new person on the block.
As a new person on the block.
Yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with gender. I think women are wonderful producers because there's a huge nurturing aspect to producing, and I think we do that well. However, I didn't feel welcomed into the community. It took me some time to find my footing and my confidence, and I want to help other people that are coming into the business not have to feel that. If they're good and dedicated and tenacious. That's the ultimate power, but it's not the only power.
No. That's not the only
power of a producer is to birth something.
This is true, to get getting that
I mean,
train.
the beauty of the producer and the power of the producer is to make something happen. You are a facilitator of greatness if you are lucky. It's very fulfilling. I mean, speaking for myself, I find the most fulfilling thing is being able to work with creative people and to, help make something happen from nothing. I mean, you can make something happen from nothing that will remain in the cultural landscape forever.